What say you? What says your mind reality is? It is not what everyone has been saying for the ages it is. Whatever a Western, Eastern, Southern, or Northern interpretation says reality is, it is not. Then what say you it is? For sure to certain sure, and respectfully, it is not what the Jews, the Christians, and the Muslims say it is. What about what the Hindus and Buddhists say it is? In likeness to for sure, to certain sure, and respectfulness, it is not what they say it is. How about what the Taoists and the Confucianists say it is? In likeness, it is not what they say it is. What about what all the mythologies, philosophies, and all the ideologies of all the nations of all the ages say it is? Not that I would claim in any way to know what all have to say, I will just say, it is not what they say it is. What about what say all the various ontologies, cosmologies, and epistemologies that have come down to us from the insightful ones of old, including from those of this our own day? I will lay claim to say that they don't know what reality is. Then, if they all, according to you, don't know what reality is, do you yourself even know what reality is? How would I know that? Only you know that whatever anyone else claims it is, you say it is not. The two once most powerful paradigms for interpreting reality, namely the here there, the there here religious, that being the spiritual integral, and the everywhere here there scientific, this the materialistic component being, are in the light of palpable new developments of the unexplainable kind quickly becoming quite obsolete, no longer being able to adequately cope with that which is and always has been way out of their league. Then are they of no use at all? In themselves, yes, they are, of course, but in this kind, wanting a more robust and comprehensive interpretation of reality, they must, as it were, ready themselves to graciously pass on the baton. Are you saying then there is more to reality than everyone and anyone, including yourself, knows? Yes, that would be well drawing us nigh to what I am trying to get at. And what it is I'm trying to get at is that everything we have ever claimed to know about reality, ever projected or layered onto reality, is not reality. Hardly a faint touching is it on its surface. Perhaps reality was never meant to be known, is never meant to be known. Why wouldn't it be meant to be known? It is meant to be known, but not in the way we have all along been saying. Then did not even Hawking, Einstein, and Newton know what it is they were talking about? Yes, they did not know what they were talking about. How about Lucretius, Eriugena, and Aquinas? Yes, they too did not know what they were talking about. Then how about Plato, Socrates, and Aristotle? Yes, and they too did not know what they were talking about. And to circle a ways back, coming in around and about, how about Confucius, Mencius, and say Wang Yangming? Yes, they did not know what they were talking about, no more than did Lao-Tzu, Lieh-Tzu, and Chuang-Tzu. How about then Siddhartha? Yes, he too did not know what he was talking about when it comes to having a profound understanding of what reality is. Surely, the prophets Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad had the most perfect understanding of what reality truly is. Yes, in themselves, from themselves, unto themselves, and for themselves and their followers, an understanding of it they had that was indeed a perfection, yes, but according to themselves alone. Ease up there now in your word galloping away freely. But was it not rather that such an understanding of reality was bestowed upon them by their God? In other words, this is not what they say reality is, but essentially it is what their God says it is, and desires of them to be of the same point of view. Yes, in themselves, from themselves, unto themselves, and for themselves and their followers, an understanding of it they had that was indeed of their God according to their understanding of who they claimed God to be. Of course, naturally and understandably, God for them would be the sole creator of everything that was, that is, and ever will be. For them, God is reality God, the one alone God. It is their belief, and all belief being in need of full respect, so to thusly too do I in abundance their beliefs fully respect, while all the while saying away freely what for me I think things to be. What then, to any more, say you reality is? I say I don't know, but I am certain of one thing, and that is, it is not what we, all of us here on this lovely planet, have been saying it is. Then is there any way we will be able to know reality more fully? Yes, there is, but we will need to ask for some help. Ask for some help? From where? From whom? From what? From where will come our help, if not from ourselves? We are not the only knowers in and of reality. We have no exclusivity in this area, nor ever had, even though we have fully convinced ourselves that we have. In fact, even in this our own day, we are more convinced of it than ever. Perhaps we are on the cusp of a fully fledged crescendo. From outside of ourselves, this help will come, and already it is here. Outside of ourselves and is already here. What does that mean? Yes, from the moving through us, the passing through us. You mean what? You mean extraterrestrials? That is an old word, fast becoming redundant, not suitable for the times we are in nor entering into. Then call them aliens? A word in likeness towards redundancy soon too headed. Moving through us or passing through us is more accurate, for they not alone do pass through the atmosphere, but the very planet itself. Come through they can, say diamond or granite, limestone and concrete wall, metal and plastic partition all. Say through still to wavy waters, say the air, say anything of substance at all, even right on through our very own bodies. They can disappear or return back in through these as easily as in similitude to the quantum movement occurring in electrons between atomic layers of material, ever so how many the layers there be. The latter occurrence, in comparison, being merely a rudimentary activity to the way they can be, in and out of existences, come night, come day, come besides any away. They can suddenly be in appearance here and simultaneously be there on the other side of what we would call a solid substance. Such is their ease of familiarity with simultaneity and spontaneity, it being, as it were, second nature to them. They can be in existence right up next to you, and you wouldn't even know they were there. They being directly on the other side of the air, call it, for wording, on the inside of the air. Yes, we can receive help from those who come from where we have not yet been. Do you mean beings then from deep within the planet or from beyond the solar system? From where to where do you mean? I am not sure if beyond is the most suitable word here. Perhaps from out of the unseen might be better. The invisible surrounding of the planets, the stars, galaxies, and nebulae is quite contrary to belief and say, all in all, a physical phenomenon of a kind. What reality is not these and their surroundings alone. They and it are like summer hazes over early morning streams of the fields and groves. Reality is more of a behind of all this invisible visibility, this tangible phenomena we would claim reality to be. Can our diminutive human minds then even hope ever to be able to comprehend this reality of which you speak? My mind, nobody's mind, exists for nothing. If our minds can't even comprehend what is the haze, then what can we do? Here is a thought, but could say artificial intelligence be our way through? Let's leave that for another day's conversation to do. Suffice to say, for the meantime, that AI is not the primary artificial intelligence on the planet. There is an altogether mightier and much more experienced and well-practiced artificial intelligence than it, and for long, long before it has it ever been in existence. Wonder we what that might be. Wonder on, and you will come to see it is we, human beings, plain simply. In the meantime, what then are we to do? Float upon the haze without trying to say what it is. Float your thoughts into the world that you think you know. Knowing that you don't know what reality is will itself act as an opening into a knowing of what it is. Is the cosmos or cosmoses, universe or universes, the totality of reality? Not at all at all. Sometimes I take to wondering if what we call the cosmos is not but a mist droplet with we and the all dwelling it within, a mist droplet among many in likeness, having come to a light somewhere way down there within an apple tree in full bloom of a widely spreading about orchard for as far and as far as the eye can see, it prettily glistening and undulating away there within in a soft, gentle, early morning breeze. Oh, my mind truly I know to be a wondrous place, its ideas and their ways immensely fascinating.